This summer, forget spending hours in the kitchen making heavy and involved dishes and instead think quick, light, and simple. And joining us once again with some great recipes is registered dietitian, nutritionist, Christy Wilson. Christy, it's so nice to see you again.
Nice to see you again.
I know it's going to be a good day when you're here because you bring healthy food, which most people, you know, they don't really know how to eat healthy.
Right.
So it's nice to have these reminders. I know I definitely struggle with that sometimes. So let's start with that over there.
Yes, so we're smack in the middle of summer. Nobody wants to be spending a ton of time in the kitchen.
Yeah.
So I've got these 3 recipes for you and your viewers. So we're starting with the strawberry limonada, which is a strawberry limeade. And the superstar ingredient here are our California strawberries. Ooh. So these are in season, they're super sweet, naturally sweet, fresh. I've basically pureed 1.5 pounds of these, added some lime juice, just a little bit of local honey, and just mixed everything together. So it's refreshing and
delicious.
Nutritious. Yeah.
So easier to make than people might think, right?
Right, and a great alternative to these like really sugary, powdery juices.
I was going to say, a lot of people just buy those powders. Why should they do this, which takes a few extra steps, but why should they do that over the powder?
Well, when you're using whole foods, you always are, you know, many steps of upgrade in nutrition and quality, and in this case, flavor, and you know, ton of vitamin C, which is good for our immune system. And you don't lose anything because you're pureeing the entire strawberries. So you're
even the leaves?
Not the leaves.
Okay,
so you do hull them. Yeah.
Okay, take the leaves out.
Other than
they
that,
probably wouldn't hurt you though, right?
No,
She's
no,
like,
they wouldn't.
Don't put the leaves in the juice.
Extra fiber,
okay.
right?
That looks delicious. I can't wait to try that.
Yeah.
And of course, up next to the paletas. Now, most paletas, like you were saying with the drinks, are very sugary and sometimes pretty bland too.
Yeah, they can be. So these horchata paletas, which is just a frozen pop, basically a summer favorite, right? Cool you off, refresh you. So typically high in sugar, yes. So I've modified this recipe. We've got all that great flavor of the horchata, and I'm using these Almond Breeze products. So we've got almond milk, and then also this combination of almond milk and cashew. So it's this nice blend. You can find these at your grocery store. High in calcium, vitamin D, so it's good for you. And each one of these has less than 20 calories.
Wow. That's great for the summer. Not only that, but you're using unsweetened milks,
correct.
I see.
So
why should we do that?
Yeah, so it keeps that sugar content down, keeps the calories down, but you've got all that flavor with the vanilla and the cinnamon, and they're just delicious. Delicious.
Now, beans are sort of a superfood, right, in a way, because they have a lot of, what is it, fiber, and what else?
Yeah, they're a plant-based protein. So this salad, this is a black bean corn bowl with lime and cotija cheese. So this fiber in the beans acts as a prebiotic, which is good for gut health. We hear a lot about probiotics, but these prebiotics are kind of like the fertilizer for your probiotics. So they create this good gut bacteria, which is good for our immune system, and it's filling.
And that idea of a healthy gut has really been in the news lately.
It sure has.
People have really been talking about it. Why is it important to have a healthy gut?
Because it really helps boost our immune system. So especially when, you know, these viruses and colds and such are running rampant, you really want to get those plant-based foods that will fill you up, will keep you nourished, and you're going to show everybody just how easy this is to make.
Last time you were on, or at least one of the times, we made a salad and we made a parfait, and it's sort of just all simple to put into a bowl.
Yes, this is one of my favorite assembly dishes. No cook. You just put everything in a bowl and stir
and you eat it.
Yes.
So what's first?
All right. So let's start with those beans. So we've got the black beans in there. So I love using these S&W beans because they have this 50% reduced sodium variety, which is, you know, for people that are watching their salt. You can go ahead and pour the corn and canned tomatoes. Yep. So
and the juice and everything too?
Yeah, and they have them drained, so it's just a little bit of extra juice. But those canned tomatoes, high in vitamin C, nothing added. I think sometimes people get skeptical about canned foods, but these are fresh canned foods.
Sort of like frozen foods, right? I mean, they're canned or they're frozen or freezed at the peak.
That's right, peak nutrition and peak flavor. All right, so then you're gonna put in that lime juice, some more lime juice.
A little bit of tang.
Yeah, that's right. And then you've got some cilantro.
All right. You don't want to garnish? Well, I guess we'll save some to garnish on top. Right? Well, you already made it nice and pretty there. I know. Garnish it.
All right.
It's like the Food Network or
mix
something.
it up.
How about the cheese?
And
Put that in there too?
this is cotija cheese, so it's got that salty, and if you don't like cotija or you're not ready to try it yet, you can use feta. And so we just add that in, mix it up.
Check that out.
Yep.
This is good.
Fresh.
You know, if you're doing a potluck or something in the summer, bring this dish.
That's right.
People are going to love it.
That's right. So, and it's great to bring to work because you don't need to fight for that microwave.
Yeah, look at that. It looks delicious. And so how important is it then to include beans in your diet in general?
Well, it's cost effective, first of all. And then these beans actually have the American Heart Association certification, which it meets some pretty strict standards for their seal of approval.
Excellent.
So if it's good enough for them, it's good enough for us.
Well, and people may not know this, but you're huge on social media in terms of all your posts of the delicious food, all the beautiful pictures that you take. How can we find you if we want to, you know, get some recipes and see what you're doing?
Yeah, so these recipes are all on my website, ChristyWilsonNutrition.com, and Facebook page, Christy Wilson Nutrition.
Very good. And your Instagram page.
Yes.
Is beautiful too. What's the name for that?
It's a little more complicated. ChristyWill74.
Perfect.
But that's how you can find me.
We will look you up. I always look forward to those pictures. Thank you so much for joining us and giving us this delicious recipe, and really all of them. Looks delicious. Thank you. Now, to learn more about Christy Wilson Nutrition and for even more recipes, like we were saying, visit ChristyWilsonNutrition.com or find her on Facebook under Christy Wilson Nutrition.